was like the ultimate toy when I was a
Dude,
kid.
my shit got stolen.
Oh,
You had
never
one?
had.
I had one for 3 days.
I would always see kids on Christmas just looking out the window at these happy kids.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're
my
like, damn, I want a car so bad.
I
I had
want that.
I had the red convertible, bro.
Oh.
It was the best day
I
of my
wanted a
life.
Hummer H2.
And it got stolen immediately.
My cousin-
Fucking
my cousin
Greektown.
had
Baltimore
one.
in like 19.
So
This is like
funny.
Baltimore in 1996. It was like when Greektown was like dog shit. Before they came in and were just like, all right,
They stole kids' toys.
they literally did. But there was like a Greek. This Greek guy was like the acting commissioner for like 6
Yeah, 'cause
months.
your house, there's no garage or whatever. I've been here.
Yeah. We have like a little
It's a
shitty
row
gar-
house,
Yeah.
yeah.
And my dad just left it out for like 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Gone immediately. So I was so fucking sad, dude. I'm actually kind of sad.
That's why it's like
thinking
2
about
weeks
it.
later, you just see like a fully grown black man driving to work. No, this is my car. Bro. He's got license plates. He's got Texas auction plates on the back.
I got the registration.
Yeah, dude. No, that was the fucking absolute Cadillac of presents. And then after that, and then one time my dad fucking he would get shit all the time randomly because he had like a big warehouse where he did, his carpentry. His workshop was gigantic. It was too big actually. He's fucking stupid for keeping his overhead so high, but people would like when they wanted to get rid of something.
He was like a Finnish carpenter, right? He'd do like cabinetry and
We
stuff.
do cabinets, yeah, cabinets and table. I mean, whatever, but yeah. Finish.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you needed, though. But yeah, he was. I mean, he's a really good carpenter. I got to give him credit for that. But so one time, when people would get rid of big things and they had nowhere to go, they'd be like a ping pong table or like
They just put it in the shop.
they'd put it in the shop. And one time he got a Pac-Man, and we had
the cabinet?
the cabinet, and
That's
he brought
pretty
it
sick.
home. And it was like, dude, this rocks. Like, this
Yeah,
is
I
the
don't really
best.
fuck with arcade games. The only one I would ever really want maybe is like Time Crisis 3.
Yeah,
But if I could have anyone just to have in my house is the Jurassic Park game with a little curtain that you sit in.
yeah.
Jurassic
That's
Park
like
was
the
killer.
full immersive
You get
experience.
pussy in there.
Oh yeah.
That's just
absolutely.
awesome. Dude.
And let's talk cabinets in a second. I want to finish the story here about my dad and what a piece of shit he was. So the Pac-Man thing, and then I get home one day and I'm like, Pac-Man's gone. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, oh, it's broken. We're gonna take it to a guy to fix it.
He lied.
And then he's like, dude, we couldn't. It would be too expensive. And I got it. I was like, all right. Well, I was sad, but I was like, okay. And then we go to his friend's house one time,
And he has it.
and it's just there. And he clearly just like gave it to his friend or sold it to him or some shit. And it was just like, and I had to just look at it and be like, are you fucking? Are you? And he didn't even prepare me. It's clearly the same one, and I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Did the friend have a kid?
he had a fucking older kid. He had like this big fat fucking like half American, half something going on. Yeah, like
Black?
huh?
What do you mean something going on?
Just like a fucking. He was a DDR. He wasn't autistic, but he was like a fucking like loser. And he was like, I was at the time. Me and my
Hold
brothers.
on now. There's nothing wrong with
I was 10 and 8.
being a
He
loser.
was good at DDR.
Yeah, he was like a competitive DDR, like a fat,
Damn.
like a fat, chubby, like just fucking nerd who was
Oh,
who would
God.
go. He was on the cutting edge of that, the bleeding
Yeah.
edge of those guys. Before in fact, he was the first type
I'll tell
of
you though,
guy that I knew.
being fat, DDR is a great cheap exercise when you're
He
a kid.
stayed fat the whole time.
Most of those guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, this guy was like at the time maybe 14 or 16, and I was 10, and my brothers were 8. And it was like we are so much more in the Pac-Man range
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
enjoying
yeah.
it. And my dad, he would do that shit all the time. He gave away a ping pong table, and we were like, oh, me and my brothers loved ping pong. And we would go. It was like we would see my dad. We'd go. He had like an extra little zone of the shop, and he just gave it to a friend. He was just like. He wanted adult male friends more than he wanted his sons to have a good time.
Yeah, he was trying to buy.
He was a
other
people
men's
pleaser for real.
affection.
My dad was
Yeah.
like a fucking the way little kids like, yeah, whatever you guys want.